What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus? I'm sure care's an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hours.
Why, let her accept before accepted.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes be good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too. And if they be not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That walking and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight who brought here in one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
He's as tall a man as any's in Illyria.
What's that to the person?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fie that you'll say so. He plays at the viol de gamboys and speaks 3 or 4 languages word for word without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed almost natural, for besides that he's a fool, he's a great quarreller. And but that he have the gift of a coward to allay the gust he hath in quarreling, 'tis thought among the prudent he would quickly have the gift of a brave.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and substractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add, moreover, he's drunk nicely in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there is a passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a cloistrel that would not drink to my niece till his brains turn of the toe like a parish top. What wench? Castilian the Volgo, for here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
How now, Sir Toby Belch? How now?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good Mistress Accost, I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is front her. Board her. Woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company.
Fare you well, gentlemen.
And thou like part so, Sir Andrew, when thou mightst never draw sword again.
And you remark, my mistress, I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Mary, but you shall have. And here's my hand.
Mary, sir, thought is free. I pray you bring your hand to the buttery barn. Let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart? What's the matter for?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I'm not such an ass that I can get my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
I have them at my fingers' ends. Mary, now I let go your hand. I am barren.
Oh, knight, thou lack'st a cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think, unless you've seen canary put me down. Methinks sometimes I have no more wits than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I am a great eater of beef, and I believe it is on my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd force it. Faith, I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? Oh, had I bestowed the time and the tongues that I did in dancing, fencing, and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts. I'll hunt tomorrow, Sir Toby, and your niece will not be seen. For if she be, it's 4 to 1 shall none of me. The Count himself here, hard by Luther.
She'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it. Tut, there's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm the fellow of the strangest minds in the world. I delight in masks and sometimes ruffles altogether.
Art thou good at these kickshaws this night?
As any man in Illyria, whatsoever he be, under the degree of my betters. And yet, I will not compare with an old man.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Faith, I can touch a capon.
And I can cut the mutton to it.
And I believe I have a back trip simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before him? Is it a world to hide virtues in? I did think by the excellent constitution of thy leg, it was formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong, and dozen different full and flame-colored stuff. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus? That's sides and heart.
No, sir, it is legs and thighs. Let me see thee caper.
Is he inconstant in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank you. Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario ho?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Stand me a while aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclassed thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow until thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds, rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, and unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse in my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act on my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in Annuncios of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth than rubies. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblant of a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair. Some of you attend him. All, if you will, for I myself am best when least in company. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Oh! Into barkful strife, where I woo myself would be his wife. Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so white as a bristle may enter in the way of thy excuse. My lady will hang me for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Make that good.
He shall see none to fear.
A good Lenten answer. Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent, or to be turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. And for turning away, let summer bear it out.
You are resolute, then?
Not so neither, but I am resolved on 2 points.
That if one break, the other will hold, or if both break, your gaskins fall.
Apt in good faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert a witty piece of beef's flesh as any
Peace, you rogue! No more that! Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely if you were best.
Wit and be thy will, put me into good fooling. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Did you not hear, fellow? Take away the lady.
Go to your rival. I'll know more of you. Besides, your brother's honest.
2 faults, Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. 4, give the dry fool drink. Then is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man vend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the barter mend him. Anything that's mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that this simple syllogism will serve, so. If it will not, what remedy? The lady bade take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade him take away you.
Misreason in the highest degree. Lady, I wear not motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechise it for you, Madonna. Good my mass of virtue, answer me.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mourn'st thou?
Good fool for my brother's death.
I believe his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
Thou lawful, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take the fool away, sir.